Oh, sorry. This is MVC, Model View Controller. Here's main. This is a very simple age checker program. A little bit of code that I wrote, and this is just going to take in an age and say whether or not it's 18 or older. Obviously, very simple, just to kind of show MVC as much as I understand it. It's kind of one of the more difficult ones, I feel like, to really understand. So here, actually, let's step through the code first. So a view is created first. So we go over here to the view, and then this view is just going to be created using JFrame. So here's some of the different variables created, and then the view here created using this JPanel, or this panel is created, and all these buttons are added and text fields. That sets up the components of the what you're going to see, and then you got to get that number from the user. And then here this just sets whether or not, so this is just part of the view. It's not the actual logic. That's handled over here in the model. It's just what the user can see. And then here's just calling to the listener, which is handled in the controller. And then as well as an error message, which is also what the user can see, which is how I understand the view should work. So then the model is created over here. This model just checks whether or not the user is 18 or older and returns this value as a true or false. And this is updatable, reusable, which I also believe is a requirement for the model. Okay, so then the controller is created. It's passed in the view and the model over here. And from what I understand, the controller is like the go-between. It's or like a listener. So it's what updates the view based on the logic of the model. The model doesn't know what's happening with the view or anything else. It has to be able to stand alone. So here, the view and the model created, and then so tell the view that whenever the calculate button is clicked to execute the action perform method, which in the calculator listener inner class. So that's down here, right here. So this is just a listener. As you can see, it's just in a try catch, and then so there's also the error checking with that. Over here in the view, it'll just display this in like a pop-up, which I know is not good. People don't like, but it's the only thing I could think to use for this. So yeah, I think that kind of explains it. I went through it real fast, but I figure you can go in and look at the code. So if we run it here, we can kind of see what's happening. So I don't know. So if you are 18, it says, you're 18 or older and can enter. If you're below, younger than 18, access denied, 21, older, obviously. But if you enter in something else, then this pops up as a warning, and obviously it's completely updatable. So anyways, very simple. This is what I kind of understood MVC to be about. Hopefully this helps those who are struggling with it a little. I found some good resources and other examples that people were using. If you just kind of Google Java MVC, there's some good examples. Some of it's a little different. Like they all say something a little different. So let me know what you guys think about MVC, and maybe we can answer questions during our meeting later this week. So thanks, guys.